lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see from the title of today's video, we're going to be reacting to Nuts by RM, which I'm honestly super excited for. Whenever I listen to another RM song, I absolutely just get obsessed. So I feel like I'm going to love this song anyway. And I'm really intrigued by the title, I can't lie. But I just honestly can't wait to get into this one and see what we can expect. But before we do, if you guys are new to the channel, then welcome and thank you for joining. Make sure you're clicking that subscribe button down below to stay up to date with what I post on this channel. And while you're at it, why not leave a like on this video as well? It really does help me to see what you're enjoying watching so I can keep on making more videos like this. All that being said, I just can't wait to get into this one. I am so curious, so let's go. Oh, I will just say, I'm loving this like jumper moment. Stunning. Okay, with a little beat. I'm already vibing.
I could make this right place for you. I could make it just right for you. I could make this right place for you.
Okay.
I could make it right.
What are we making right?
Yeah, pro rider, rider.
I think I know what we're making right now. Okay, so that's where we're heading with this one. I love it, I do, great. We're riding. We're riding. Okay. Where are we riding to? That's the question, RM. Oh my gosh, listen. This is gonna be a wild one, isn't it? I should have known by the title, but I was like, I'm not gonna let the title speak for the music. I was like, I'm gonna just wait and see. But it's RM. And it's nuts. And it's wild. And I'm here for it.
Right. She a pro rider, rider.
I love
Must
that.
be an A1 gotta always throw a fucking slaughter when it come to love. She could be a damn fighter, fast gas slider, no more.
Why did the lyrics say something completely different to what he just said? Because the lyrics said all-nighter. Right? And I don't think that's what he said. We're gonna go back and check, but listen, either way, both are kind of wild. I'm obsessed, to be honest.
Come to love, she could be a damn fighter, fast gas slider, no one man could ever fight her. I go man, 어찌 모든 걸 함께 해. 어째 이제 네가 줄 수 있는 게 없는데. Freaky, you freaking me, begging you baby please. 평생 같은 개소리, love is for the freaks here.
Okay, you're begging. We're freaking. We're riding. Is there anything we're not doing right now, RM? And do you know what I mean? I love it, I do. He's talking about gaslighting, you know, like almost you feeling so overwhelmed with feelings for that person, you know, in a sense that you just will listen to any and everything that they say in a way, and you're just taking it all in because ultimately you're just so sort of focusing on that person that it almost feels like they're gaslighting you, which, listen, I don't know what to say, quite honestly. Very overtaken right now by this one. I'm just having a good time. I am.
어째 이제 네가 줄 수 있는 게 없는데. Freaky, you freaking me, begging you baby please. 평생 같은 개소리, love is for the freaks here. Pro rider, rider. Must be an A1 gotta always on that fucking cop talk when it come to money. He could be a damn fighter, fast gas slider, no a woman could stop him. I go nuts, 괴물이 된 꼴이, you look like your guts. 그저 껍데기뿐인 trust. Freaky, you freaking me, wishing you in a creep. 사랑은 망해 반드시, love is for the freaks. I could make this right place for you. I could make it just right for you.
There's something so satisfying about his voice. I can't explain it, but it's just very satisfying. And something about the rhythm and the tempo of the pace, like the da, 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 da. There's something so like, I don't know. it's getting me in a way that I can't explain, and I'm here for it. Also, can I just say I'm loving the silver hair moment as well. He's looking phenomenal. He is. Absolutely. And the way now we're talking about, not only her but him as well. It's almost like they're both one of the same in a way. Like we're talking about both of them being gaslighters, both of them, being pro riders and being fighters and everything in between. But I think that for me, it's like him saying love is for the freaks. It's almost like two people coming together, you know, having a good time. And it's almost like them not really wanting to come to terms with that sense of love in a way. Maybe they're not ready for that, sense of love. But ultimately, they're just, two people who are connecting, I guess you could say. It's a very sensual song, I will say.
Right place for you. I could make it just right for you. I could make this right place for you. I could make it just right for you. I could play a right chord for you. I could take you.
Oh my, wow, RM. I could play the right chord for you. I could take you right to the moon. Well, at least we know with RM you're going to be having a good time. Do you know what I mean? I actually can't cope with myself. Oh my gosh, listen. 1 minute we're riding, the next minute we're up to the moon. I can't keep up with where we're at, but one thing we do know is that RM always absolutely hits when it comes to those chords. Let's be honest. This song is great, but the lyricism on this one is actually wild. It really is.
I could play a right chord for you. I could take you right to the. I could make you right place for you. I could make you right. Now lay back. You've never been so high. No, you're afraid of heights. I will close your eyes.
I honestly, listen, I've heard some RM songs so far, right? Okay. I've got goosebumps at this point, I can't lie. I've heard some RM songs, and we know and love him for his incredible music, right? But this is hitting in a different way today. Hitting in a different way. Oh my gosh, taking you to those heights. And I know you're afraid of heights, but I'll close your eyes for you. He is absolutely unlike any other, isn't he? Let's be truthful.
Of heights, I will close your eyes. Now lay back. You never been so high.
That guitar as well.
No, you afraid of heights. Don't say it goodbye. 너 간 뒤로 비로소 난 살아있어. 매일 밤이면 과거에 나에게 보내는 유서를 써.
Every night I write my will to my past self. Oh, you can always rely on RM for some incredible depth to the lyricism, can't you? Because that is so incredibly deep. But wow, maybe it is just again that sense of it being the right people but the complete wrong time in a way. That's what I'm feeling like in a way. Like both of you together, you keep on connecting, you keep on coming together, but it's almost like ultimately neither of you, it feels like, are properly ready for this relationship. Whatever way you look at it, it's just like the paths don't cross in the right way,
비로소 난 살아있어. 매일 밤이면 과거에 나에게 보내는 유서를 써. 위스키 한 잔이면 털어질 모든 기억. 믿지도 않은 신께 빌어. 네가 내 전부던 20.
Oh, losing yourself in that whiskey and praying to a god that you don't even believe in. Like you were doing anything and everything you can to try and get over this person who walked into your life, led you on this journey, on this path, and then just sort of like left. So it is almost feeling like maybe like there was something, there was something tangible there. But it's like maybe to her it wasn't enough, it feels like, and she sort of left and now he's just sort of, having to live without her. Thinking back to his past self, he's saying he's so happy that she left. But it's like actually you're having to almost make yourself think that way, because if you don't, then how do you move on in a way? Like he's saying, the only other way he's able to try and move on is just seeking substance in anything else that isn't her, you know, praying to a god, drinking whiskey, trying to just get past all of this in any way you can, and breaking through everything that you feel and everything that you felt to be able to try and move on. Wow, it's just a lot. All of a sudden, we've gone from like absolute freaky town to like this is the real depth of the situation. Like it is almost like we've moved through this song in almost like the feelings and emotions that you would feel in that situation. You know, in the moment with that person, it's like, you know, rampant and fiery and passionate, and then as sort of time progresses, it's like, oh, hang on, I'm hit with all of these feelings, all these emotions, and like, what do I do now?
잔이면 털어질 모든 기억 믿지도 않은 시계 빌어 네가 내 전부던 20대에서 벗어날 수 있도록 행복하길 바랄게 진심이야 믿겠지만 참 즐겼던 관계 There's a stigma on my chest, it's called you 함께했던 것조차 믿기질 않는 it was a flu And we could see the comments coming through The monster hasn't been me I beg you baby please forever ever wish you a true happiness
Oh wow. Just saying, like, ultimately, we weren't meant to be. Even though at the time it felt like in that situation we were so right, ultimately, we were sort of wrong for each other. No matter how we felt, no matter what the feelings were, it almost was, in a sense, like a bit toxic in a way. You know, like it brought out this sense of like a monster in me. And even though we went through all of those grievances, all those times when maybe things were difficult and tough, it's like ultimately at the end of everything, all I wish for you is happiness. Like I don't want to hold on to and harness that, you know, bad karma in a way. I want to be able to keep this sense of, you know, appreciation for everything that we experienced, because it was a time, you know, that we both experienced together, but ultimately like understanding that that was in our 20s. You know, it was a time that's completely different from now and the place I'm in right now. Like I've matured, you've matured, we've grown. Even though we haven't grown together, we've grown separately, and all I wish for you now is the absolute best. Like I know you probably think that I'm just saying all this, but I wish you nothing but the best. And I think just ending out on that, you know, even though it seems like it was a tumultuous relationship, I think ending out on just wishing somebody the best is, you know, the greatest thing for everybody in that circumstance. And I think that is just incredible.
Oh baby please forever ever wish you a true happiness Time.
Ooh, a little wink at the end. All right, RM. A little wink. Right place, wrong time. I didn't even know. Also, what's going on outside? All of a sudden, there's just helicopters everywhere. This song really does bring out the wild side, doesn't it? Oh my gosh. So like we were saying, I didn't realise that the album was called Right Place, Wrong Person. Definitely very fitting, I feel like, for where this song was going and talking about, you know, how it felt so right, but it was also so wrong in a way. That makes sense now as to why that theme was coming across so strongly. But I just, again, I really appreciate with RM, I say this all the time when it comes to his music, he is so openly honest and so like true to himself and his own experiences and everything that he puts across in his music, and I really admire that. I think it's so refreshing to see somebody be so openly authentic in their music and really use that as a way to express themselves. I think that is just absolutely incredible. But like I was saying, definitely went to a bit of like a freaky town in the beginning of this song. Ended out, I feel like, on very raw emotions, which was so incredibly wonderful to see. But I love how, you know, we did go through almost that journey, almost as if you were feeling everything that you would have felt in this scenario, you know, going through that sense of heat and fire and passion, but ultimately coming out on the other end of that with all of these, like, you know, emotions that you're left with to deal with in a way and trying to move on from all of that. I think the way that really flowed through the song was absolutely wonderful. But I just thought this was so fun. I thought it was absolutely incredible. The beat was so amazing. I love the like little switch ups here and there. RM is just an absolute creative genius and I think he's awesome. And this video was really cool as well. I was loving the style. I was loving the way we kept on like transitioning through all the different parts of, you know, that space in a way. And I just thought this song was absolutely amazing. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching along this video with me. If you did, like I said, make sure you're clicking that subscribe button down below to stay up to date with what I post on this channel. And while you're at it, why not leave a little like on this video as well? It really does help me to see what you're enjoying watching so I can keep on making more videos like this. But with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day and I will see you in the next video.